Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Finviz.com to find long-term investment opportunities that are currently oversold. Alright, so before we get into it, I just want to quickly go over the kind of setup that we're looking for with this scan. Typically when we scan, we're scanning for swing trades, so we're looking for something with momentum that has potentially broken out of an all-time high or a resistance level, and you plan on riding the following uptrend for perhaps a 5 to 10% gain over the course of a few days. With this scan, what we're looking for is a long-term investment, so we're looking for a company that is doing well, and we're looking for a setup where maybe some news or something similar has caused it to pull back significantly, and you're going to get a much better price for the long term. But you don't care about the price action, next week or tomorrow. You just care that you're buying it at a lower price than you're going to sell it in perhaps a couple months, maybe a couple years, depending on how long you like to hold your stocks. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go to Finviz.com. It's totally free. It's going to take you to this homepage where you have the top gainers and losers for the day, as well as this nice map and some news. You want to go over to the screener tab where it's immediately going to give you this list of filters. It's initially only going to be descriptive. We want to go over here and switch it to all. And the first thing we're going to do is just make sure that this company is performing well, that it is growing, and that it is projected to keep growing. So we're just going to go EPS growth the past 5 years, make that positive, same for the next 5 years. Then we'll do the same with the sales growth for the past 5 years. We want that to be positive. And then these two right here, EPS growth this quarter and EPS growth quarter over quarter, both of those need to be positive. So you'll notice we've already narrowed it down to just under 600 names. And now, just to really make sure that they're performing well, we want these two right here, EPS growth next year and sales growth quarter over quarter, to be above 15%. So once we do that, that should narrow it down even more. We're already down to 93. Alright, so for the technical indicators here, we just want to make sure that it's in a dip, but it's still on an uptrend long term. So the first thing I like to do is just go to the 200-day simple moving average, and I just want that price to be above it. That's going to ensure that over the long term it is still in an uptrend. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the RSI, and I'm just going to go not overbought, so it's under 60. That just means it's going to be in the lower portion of that RSI indicator. And then the last two are just the 20-day and the 50-day. I like it to be below both of those. So this should ensure that these companies have seen a dip, that they're below their shorter moving averages, but still above that 200-day, so it's still in that uptrend over the long term, which is good because you're looking for a long-term investment here. And then the last thing I like to do, this is optional, but I like to just go price cash, and I like it to be over 10. That's just going to filter out any penny stocks. See, we lost 5 there. I don't like to long-term invest in penny stocks because they're a lot more unpredictable, so I just like to keep the price over 10. And here are the names that this scan has given us. You'll notice all of these have seen a significant dip but are still in that long-term uptrend, and all of these companies are performing well fundamentally, meaning they are likely to come back from these dips and hit their all-time highs at some point, right? Once again, this is not something where you're buying and then selling a couple days later. You are buying and planning on holding for months, maybe years, and you just want to get a decently low price on this investment. So that was the scan, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.